This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Openi yen mu bia ye court ti ho de ni bi na aka se tete ho se na ye makwan ma akwala ya ade a enye na teacher ni etimi bono ma kama nti nokra na e de ehunhye nkwala no me kai se me wo JSS a mass teacher friend teacher G hey akwa ipie kwa hu suro kra obesuro prekope ene ade sesi ade wo hoi ase enkwala no mom na decide ma teachers no kwan a teachers no form mfaso na nye the other way round angel yanye ne den
one day me call Accra Mall and a boy be in the mammy about mall for but the boy tia ni mammy he shouted on the mother and the mother stood there and could not do anything. Milia, me oba me ma wono edia be wiase. I don't give a damn what the Lord say. When you open your mouth and you shout at me, the slap I will give you, you will see the images of your grandfather. But your cultures are and for that and they determine what they want to do. Now, it is the right of the child. Well, in my house, until you are 21 and out of my control, my word is law and final. I am Western influence, and then our parents be a percent in Kodano or Muko school. They should even to open their mouth and tell the teacher that, hey, Mr. Kaburu, what you are saying, you are wrong. You are not right. If you are my student, you cannot tell me that. You can't. There is a way. I acted to but properly. There is a way of telling your teacher that it looks as if this has been. There's a way of doing it. Now, no view to talk anyhow. I'll put you where you are supposed to belong. So I don't give a damn to the laws and rules that someone who has been intoxicated by Western culture will come and say. And then the problem I hear, that is the problem that we have. Students want to go to town anyhow. Let me tell you, Pope John, if you run away from the body house to town, when you come, you are debordinized. When you write exams and you fall below a certain mark, you are repeated. When you are found with any unacceptable substance like marijuana or cigarette, you are dismissed. And that was the rule. And as many students abided by it. Today, some of them are senior army officers, some of them are reverend. When I started teaching, one of my second posting was to Kolegono boys, St. Bartholomew Catholic School, but I am friend to Kolegono boys. One day, 6 boys, so they came back. I lashed everybody 6, and I punished them well. Just recently, program being a father, one father, SMA father, and also Obiwaha, and I just had the panaka on Jina had to say Reverend Father. That means when you reach, and or some kind of story, no. So when Mr. Kabulu came to the school, or Yebibina or Chanema, and every day was in his case. So I saw that Mr. Kabulu has to say, and yet in Sa, I yet didn't bank, I did on ye Reverend Father. This is the society that we find ourselves. So your part, Ghana Education Service Management job, and a part Ministry of Education job. Let us allow the school. You see, the teachers are not irrational beings. Don't describe a chunk for that man. There are rules. The headmaster must stand there and give the teacher the permission to lash the student. There were rules. A lot of us went through that system. Who are the council? You went through that system. Have you been destroyed? Me and Minu, I went through that system. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people in responsible society went through that system. How come we are getting what we are? And then me, the office, and I'll be back for employment. All back for employment. Now I hear the team, what you try to see, and the washroom, I hear them person, or the bedroom. I told even before the interview panel, I was the chairman of the interview panel. Before he opened his mouth, I said, "Look, gentlemen, you will not get a job. Get out of here." Oh, Papa Shushejuma. And you make your head, the middle of the head in person, and I see what channel. Oh, the Baba pay a Juba. And while others were well dressed, presenting themselves well, you want me to give job to you in this state. But I don't blame them. They don't know it. Some of the parents are just like the children. They don't know it. It is a big problem, Omimia.
And to think that we ended the fulcrum of our society. Yes, I'm going to future generation, my end. And what the last 5 years down. Sango Fuyani, better to almost 5 years, I count now 10 years. Then, in the next 10 years, Sankroy and Ebabe, the pivot of our society.
I fear for the future. I fear for the future. And principles that should make people, and some of them when we talk, yes, my main confess me and Menuka say, I'm not a very goody, strong person as a young man. But some of the experiences I went through, I wish the youth would avoid it. Concentration. Look, why would take console? Don't decide this over Benjamin at any time. What do you think you'll be doing to your listeners?
Apart from listeners, no cry fear, Papa Buha, a friend of Father Dixon. And some Juma, for instance, the name maybe a morning show. My check crowd necessary 5 the Namiwaha. Mimindru Hano Noaha.
So I saw 50 around 4.
Sometimes earlier. Mindru Hano how. On the Bitiamica Bosumi Besson, on the Bitiamica.
That's right.
Do I imagine?
So this is discipline. Where friend discipline. You have sacrificed pleasures that others would have been having to ensure that you do your job well and on time. That is the definition of discipline. And this is what we have to imbibe into the growing generation at an early age. And when we put it in them, they will never grow to depart from it. And our society, look, Ghana time. It's an act of indiscipline. It's an act of indiscipline. About dressing, we have dressing that we take to disco. We have dressing that we take to church. And we have dressing that we bring to work. But the youth do not know this. They think that you can dress anyhow to any place. We have a way of talking to elderly people. You will say na you when you for kasa. You will say na you young age mates kasa. But in Korano, Omuni. And we have been misinforming the youth. You have to catch a young girl to her. You don't need to learn how to cook. After all, cooking is not for a woman. Not that you worry. Now we couldn't be certain near Grania. na obian and now for her, so we have very high divorce rate. We don't even know why we have very, very high divorce rate, and we are producing fatherless and motherless children onto the streets just because somebody who went to scrap the hallways of Liverpool have come back to tell you that Abrofono, a woman doesn't need to know how to cook. Therefore, if you don't know how to cook, there is nothing wrong with it. So, mommy, we are now we share cartoon.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.